you didn't do it from the beginning. See, I knew you'd do that shit, man.
The free throw drops for Pachulia.
And if you go back 3 seasons, the Cavs, they're the second youngest roster in the league. 2 consecutive #1 overall picks. And then fast forward to the present, this is a veteran-laden team with its sights squarely set on championship.
That's how you feel.
The Cavaliers trail by 14.
What the fuck is that?
The offensive rebound. And here's James outside. That's in there. Love with the assist.
Once he crosses half court, you need to stay awake because he can drop it from deep.
The Warriors have yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5. The first free throw is good.
You would fucking wear this when you're killing him.
6 seconds left to play in the first half. From deep, LeBron. No good trying to beat the buzzer. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. Andre Iguodala with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And the thing I noticed most in that first half was his offense. He was not wasteful with his opportunities and also did a great job of converting with the chances he had.
Yeah, sound fundamentals,
What the
lots of
fuck
patience
was
that led to
that?
that efficient scoring effort.
Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half.
Why did you go
Smith
so
and
slow?
LeBron filling out the wings. Love and Thompson, the hard rebounding post pair. And it's Irving in at the point. Rocket 2. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Irving's got the first points of the second half up on the board for the Cavs. Irving against Curry. Here's Pachulia. And the rejection by Love. LeBron against Durant. From down low. 8 feet away. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Oh, man, his form seems rushed today, like he's trying to get rid of the ball as soon as he gets it. That's why barely anything is going in for him.
Stolen by Thompson. For the finish. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's on Kevin Durant. For Cleveland, they have shot 1 of 3 from the line tonight, missing 2 earlier on. Chris, throughout your career, you spent a lot of time down low on the blocks, and we're seeing less of that now, those post-ups that were such a primary option when you played in teams' offenses. Does that concern you? Is that good or bad?
It's concerning from this point. Kids aren't being properly coached in the middle school and the high school level. Kids don't know how to play on the post. When you look back through the history of this game, whether it's been guards or big fellas, the post is not about how tall you are. The post is about how the closer you are to the basket, you usually have an advantage. And if you have game, then that pump fake game down there will work and get you to the foul line. And if you are a good passer, then it draws the double team. It changes the angle that the defense has to look inside and play. It helps slow the pace down sometimes in the playoffs when the game gets tough and a little bit more physical. And we can say that everybody's changed their game, but only one team wins a year. So, I don't know if the trend is necessarily not there with big guys not in the post. When I look at guys like Drummond, Blake Griffin, Dwight Howard, Horford, Jordan, Zebo, the Gasol brothers. It's still a lot of post players out there, so I don't subscribe to that opinion that is less on the post. I just subscribe to the opinion that maybe coaches don't want to coach that way because guys have post game. We just have to see if the game will change. But small ball right now is what everybody loves.
Great perspective. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, guys, we know our old friend Steve Kerr was new to coaching when he took the reins of the Warriors, but he'd mentored under the greats. He said that Phil Jackson and Greg Popovich both had an almost scary amount of presence. As for Steve, he said, "I'm very laid back. I believe in the calm presence of a coach more so than the ranting and raving and screaming and yelling. I I guess that's what he says to the referees anyway, guys.
Cool under pressure, but DA, he's as competitive as they come. Thank you.
Well, he just can't get anything to drop today, and his team is hurting as a result. He should concentrate on moving the ball around and getting his guys involved.
And let's look at the last handful of seasons and the steal numbers for Williams.
And when you see the tumble his steal totals have taken the last few years, you can see that he's gotten away from playing the
everybody
kind of
pushed it
gritty,
now. Let's go.
hard-nosed D he was known for. That's an aspect of his game he needs to get back.
The Cavaliers trail by 16. Poked away. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. And the layup's good off the glass. Thompson's got 8 points in the quarter.
I mean, on offense, he has been a constant force. You get him the ball, and there's a good chance he's going to knock that shot down.
Oh, my God.
You talk about fast starts to a career, Chris. Through his first 2 seasons, Steve Kerr has averaged 70 wins a season. 70 wins being accomplished twice with the team he played for, the 96 Bulls, and, of course, the team he coached, the 2016 Warriors.
Well, he's really come in and made everything look so easy with what he's been able to do in such a short time with this team. You got to give him credit for seeing a good situation to come into and making the most of it. Might have had the best start to a coaching career in any sport.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. David West, he's checked in for Green. Iguodala comes in for Kevin Durant. Ian Clark's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry.
What the fuck, man?
They need this. And it's denied. And it's out of bounds to the Cavaliers.
Oh, my God.
Cleveland retains possession. Pass to Iguodala. And the jam by Andre Iguodala.
Fuck, I'm just fucking up now.
They just can't miss. Everything they put up, it seems, goes in.
I mean, it's just been one of those days for him. It seems like all their shots are dropping for them.
Sinks the three-pointer. Korver's got his first 3 points of the game.
Oh.
From that spot in the
Why
corner,
didn't he
he's
go
been
in there?
known to pile up the points from over there. And all of a sudden, you can see the confidence overflowing offensively.
Well, sometimes it just takes a couple of shots to fall. They're on a roll right now.
And it's Golden State's ball. They're on a 14-3 run. Here's Iguodala. The shot's good on the assist by West. West has got 3 assists now in this one.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Stolen by McGee.
Fuck.
And now it's Livingston running. He can go. Oh!
Tell us how you really feel
About that finish.
Oof.
Well, there's hot guys, and then there's really hot. They just can't miss.
And there seems to be no let up in sight. Everything they put up now just looks like it's going to go in.
It's stolen by Korver. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Williams leading the charge. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And folks, those are hops you just don't see from that one spot every day.
Well, that's why he is such an
I didn't even want to do that.
Third quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided. Warriors ahead, running away with this one. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. They've got Iguodala. West is out there with JaVale McGee. And there's Livingston. And it's Clark in at the shooting guard. That's the Warriors 5. It's getting harder and harder to become an NBA owner. Franchise values
I
are
can't do anything
skyrocketing.
right now.
The league, Chris, as you know, has set limits on how many minority owners a team can have. 25 per team is the number. They each have to own at least 1%.
Well, you know, there's only 30 of them, and the chance to make an impact on the franchise is just tremendously
Look,
exciting.
you run like a
we've
fool.
seen in the past years where ownership groups could
It's
become
McGee,
very
man.
fragmented, so I definitely understand that train of thought.
Great perspective.
And really just led him to his sweet spot. And that's how he makes his presence felt.
And Greg, we see him do it time and again. He is a special, special talent. Williams kicks to Fry. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Down low. Here's
Oh my
Clark.
God, someone.
Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
Williams inside the line. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
Nope. Not how Coach drew it up, but I'm sure they'll take it.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And folks, those are hops you just don't see from that one spot every day.
Well, that's why he is such an uncommon talent.
You're exactly right, Kevin. When your point man is sailing to the rim with that level of explosiveness, invaluable.
A platoon swap here for Cleveland. The baseline J. No good from Clark.
You were shocked when he misses open shots like that. The D should be thanking their lucky stars right now.
It's deflected.
Everybody's
It's going to be out of
just
bounds. The
fucking
Cavaliers
killing
will
me.
retain possession.
Oh, fuck good.
James against Iguodala. LeBron is doubled. Thompson.
What the?
And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
That's a
Damn,
surprise.
man.
I mean,
I don't
really
even know
out
what
of
to do
character
anymore.
for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
On its way from Irving for two. That one a little long.
Is he trying to get a shoe contract deal? Because he's showing no interest in moving the ball right now. He's trying to make a one-man commercial. He's just content to try to get his points, and that's all.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Cavaliers have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. LeBron dishes to Irving. James with it, and it's Iguodala picking him up. Back to LeBron. This one for three. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Iguodala no good. For Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting at even 50% from the field. Took him no time at all on that one. That's now 8 points for Kyrie Irving.
Even though there's a height disadvantage,
What the fuck? Why would
he's
you?
able to go up and over his man.
What a fearless take right there. He knew the defender was bigger, but he didn't care. He got it done.
James, that's a two-pointer.
I don't want to do
And the
that.
ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
Fuck.
Warriors leading by 20. Outside Curry. And the rejection by Smith. And he's able to get it back. And stolen by James.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance.
I don't even know what
And
to
this
do
is what the
anymore,
record
man. You
looks
don't-
as a gaudy win for the Warriors.
You
I
don't
hate you.
see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And what's been a tremendous year tonight, another example, and he'll push their amazing win total on the
Yeah.
season to 68. An outstanding season we've watched this team play.
And bragging rights between these teams were on the line today, and they put in some very good work to earn them. And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Livingston.
Look, the thing that stood out
Ay,
tonight
ay,
more
ay.
than anything else was how many easy buckets he created with his passing. It was just a master class in how to move the basketball. He really drove their offense.
Cleveland moving it around. Irving for three. Thompson with the rebound.
Dude, I
Last
gave
outing
up
for
at
Golden
the
State.
third
They
quarter,
won that
man.
game against the Jazz in Salt Lake City. Durant, no good.
But that would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Well, that's just not wise to take that shot in that situation. He'll think better of it next time around.
The clock now can just run out for the Warriors. And it's Thompson that time on the
Oh,
assist by Curry.
And just a terrific job of taking care of business in front of the home fans.
Well, look, you always want to give your all for your home crowd, and so far, they have done just that.
Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Durant can't connect. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. It was a tale of two teams tonight.
You want to
One
play
with
again, or you want to
total
play a different
control,
game?
operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that about does it for the final game of the NBA regular season.
This
For
was
Chris
something
Webber,
else.
Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. And we send you now over to Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith.
All right.